Good morning, dear children. How are you? Hope all are safe. So, from today onwards, we will start online classes. So, now I am going to take English for you. Hope all have bought textbooks. So, the first chapter is the tunnel. So, if you have got textbooks, take your book, take page number 5. Then we will start reading. Do you know the meaning of tunnel? In this lesson, we are going to learn about the tunnel, a boy going in a train. His name is Ankush. So, the meaning of tunnel is a passage that has been dug underground. It has got walls on both sides and it is covered on the top, and both the ends of the tunnel is opened. So, have you gone through a tunnel? When a train passes through a tunnel, it becomes very dark. Do you understand that? So, now we will read the chapter. So, take your textbooks and listen to the chapter. Young Ankush has to travel alone by train. The boy's name is Ankush. So, there is only a piece of black luggage in the compartment. So, what happens when the train goes through a tunnel? So, we can read section 1 and understand the lesson. Ankush was looking out of the train window at the bustling platform. So, while going by train, he is looking out of the window. Bustling platform means noisy platform. Usually when train goes in a platform, there will be too much noise. He refused to look anywhere else. He was not going to talk to anybody. So, he doesn't like to look at anyone, and he also does not like to talk to anyone. And he was not going to cry. Mummy was trying to make him talk, just the way he tried to make her talk sometimes. It was as if they had changed places for once. So, he was sitting as if he was going to cry. So, Mummy was asking him questions, but he doesn't like to reply. And though was Papa saying, "Do you want a bat, Anku, or a water pistol?" So, Papa is also asking him few questions, but he is not answering. A toy seller appeared near the window, and suddenly there were lots of colors around Ankush's face. Pink, green and blue toys, all bobbing away together on the toy seller's cart. Ankush looked away again. See, bobbing means moving quickly. So, when he looked, he found a toy seller. Different types of toys in different colors were with him. So, take the next page. "What about a cricket set?" said Papa anxiously. So, Papa is asking him questions. Papa is asking whether you want cricket bat. It was a huge set, the sort of thing that Mummy and Papa might give him on his birthday. Papa had never before thought such a big present or an ordinary day. Ankush shook his head, but fortunately Papa bought it. So, while Papa is asking questions, Ankush is not replying. So, Papa is asking whether he wants a cricket set. So, Ankush is thinking, usually Papa give him presents only for his birthday but not an ordinary day. A bell clanged somewhere on the platform. Mummy sat up with a jerk and Papa stiffened. So when the bell rang, Mummy was sitting up quickly and Papa is sitting in a stiffened manner. Everyone on the platform suddenly began to hurry. All are going in a quick way. Now Mummy was clasping him tight and over his head she spoke to Hari Singh, who was at the door of the carriage. So clasping means catching in a close way, holding him in a close way. Carriage means a passenger vehicle. So Hari Singh just makes sure he doesn't want water or anything. Certainly Bibiji, he is like my own child, have no fear. So that Hari Singh is telling, he is like my own child, do not fear. And Mummy's voice sounded more and more wobbly. Wobbly means shaking sound. Remember, he is frightened of tunnels. So Mummy is telling, remember that he is afraid of tunnels. Shoo, there was a piercing whistle which went through their bones. Piercing whistle means very sharp whistle. Now Mummy and Papa were both looking at him as if they were waiting to be punished. How funny it was, this feeling of having changed places with them. One after the other, they gave him a long, tight hug. Tight hug means keeping close to them. He wanted to turn his face away and show them how angry he was. But instead, he found himself waving bravely. Now the train began to move as it always did in the beginning, very slowly, as if it was hardly moving at all. At once a huge pillar hid them from sight and they were gone. So this boy was sitting alone in the train. Mama and Papa went. So he was getting little bit angry while sitting alone. But he bravely waved them and they went off. So in section 1 we can understand that this boy is alone in the train. Both of them left, but he is not interested in talking to anyone. Papa is asking what all toys he wants. Usually Papa gives him toys for his birthdays but not on ordinary days. Now in section 1 there are two questions there. Who was travelling with Ankush? Who was travelling with Ankush? First answer is Hari Singh. Hari Singh. Then which of these feelings does Ankush experience? 5 answers are given there. It can be sorrow, anger, because their parents left. He felt very sad or in an anger way. So both the answers you can write sorrow or anger. Now we will come to section 2. Now there was only Hari Singh. Baba, he said, don't worry about anything. Look out of the window. Now, how nice it is. So the parents went and he is sitting alone. At that time, Hari Singh is coming. He is telling, don't worry, look out of the window and sit. Hari Singh stroked Ankush's head. Stroked means gently kept his hand over the head. I'll be back in a few minutes, he said. Then he was gone too. Ankush was all alone in the huge empty carriage. He had never been so alone before. In one corner, somebody had left a pile of luggage covered with an old black cloth. Nothing else. That about to cry feeling began. So Hari Singh talked to him and he told him, I'll be back in few minutes. I'll come back after some minutes. So he also went. So Ankush was sitting alone in that carriage. So he got little bit afraid. He began to cry. And then that tunnel business. Of course he wasn't really frightened of tunnels. He wasn't a baby. But it was so nice to feel frightened when a huge whistle blew and everything went dark. And you were in mummy's lap all the time now. So at once tunnel is also coming. So usually when tunnel comes, it will be fully dark. So at that time usually he will be in mummy's lap. Ankush bit his lip bravely. So bit his lip means he was about to cry but stopped from crying. Because Papa had told him that he knew Ankush would be brave. So he is not crying. Papa always tell him that he is very brave. Look out of the window and you will forget everything, Papa had said. Ankush turned to the window which was half open. So the window was half open. When we go by train, we can find some people sitting by the window and that window will be half open. Ankush turned to the window. He pushed against it with one shoulder as he had seen Papa do it. It rose a little and then, wham! It thundered as it slid down and dropped on his hand. So that window was half opened. So what did Ankush do? He pushed against with the shoulder. At that time, window fell and dropped on his hand. Oh, the pain was terrible. Ankush couldn't stop himself from crying out. And just then, shriek! A whistle blew so loudly that it seemed to hit him. And there was a noise like thunder and everything went black. So, when the window fell down in his hand, he was very worried and had a terrible pain. At that time, he stopped crying from himself. But at that time, he heard a noise, a whistle. So, that noise was like a thunder. He was little bit afraid and it was fully black also. It seemed the darkness and noise went on for hours. Ankush's sobs turned into screams of terror. Sob means cried with loud noise. See, when the darkness came, Ankush was afraid and he started crying with a very loud noise. Just when he couldn't stand it for a minute longer, the dark began to lift slowly. And then Ankush saw a kind of magic happening. See, there are new words in this lesson. Bustling means noisily. Bobbing, moving quickly. Stiffen means sitting in a stiffness way. Understood? So, children, you have to read this chapter. Then we can discuss the answers next day. Learn all the new words. Till then, bye.